assassin, it really does suffer in lane into any AP mage, into any AD carry, and specifically for Tristana because she shoves in the wave and she has the range, she can actually bully Akali underneath her tower as well. The only time where Akali can actually free farm is when she's in the Shroud. Once the Shroud is down though, you do truly suffer in lane. After that though, you get that level 6, you call your Wukong in the mid lane, and you can actually pick Tristana off and start scaling your Akali. I'm so excited. Fury is back on Akali. We've been praying to see this for so long. This is his champion, and I hope we haven't jinxed it.
I was gonna say, how disappointed would you be if he just goes like 0-1-1?
And that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I'd be disappointed actually.
It's a quiet game. But we are on the rift for the final time this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Bifrost on the blue side. We've got Singularity over on the red side. Singularity chasing their first win of the season. Bifrost trying to go 4-1. They have an excellent start to life in the NLC summer split. And goodness me, we've got, you know, Fury's on his Akali. Although, I have been reinformed, or memory, and we're gonna have to ask him, because I feel like I was having a small, like, breakdown on this. I think it's pronounced Furai.
Oh.
Because I remember one Chronicler casts back in the day when he was around these Chronicler casts, the most handsome man in esports.
Over in the LCK?
Yeah. Well, but before he was in the LCK, he was in the UK scene.
Still as handsome as always?
Of course, more handsome, some might say.
Holy.
Yeah, I know, right? It was crazy. And he always told me. He always told me that it was pronounced Furai.
Okay, fair enough.
Which means fire egg.
We're gonna have to ask him. The sentiment's the same. He's on Akali after so long. He was saying last split in an interview, he's like, it's just not my meta, man. Like the Victors and the Orianas. It's just not me. I want my LeBlancs, I want my Aris, I want the Sylas, I want the Akali. I want to be back on this playmaking champions, even though he's Ari. Last split and the start of this split has looked stellar. Nothing compares in my eyes to his Akali, especially when he goes crazy. Now, talking about LCK.
Yes.
Ziggs in the bot lane. This is something that the LCK came up with about a season ago. They were playing in the bot lane together with Leona. Very deadly duo. If the CC lands, then you can definitely land all of the damage on top with the Ziggs and the big bomb from the ultimate. And you can actually 100-0 somebody real quickly. So the same thing works right here with Thrall. You CC someone and you throw a bunch of damage down. Now the only problem is that Odeon Highway are playing Senna Tam Kent, so the Devour is going to be there after level 6 to save your Senna from any unnecessary damage and any unnecessary CC. Now, talking about Senna Tam Kent, a bunch of you might be familiar that have watched NLC with Bifrost Senna Tam Kent. Now, Odeon Duel, his previous support from Spring Split, were notoriously known to be the best Senna Tam Kents that we've had in the league by far. Like, they were absolutely
got an engage coming on through. Yepe wants to go in onto Odin. Knocked back. It's going to be going low, but Diamond Proc is here looking for some damage. Pop needs to be a little bit careful because he's gone a tad lower, but Diamond Proc is in full retreat. Members of Bifrost are trying to get away, and they will be able to do so, but that looks like a successful burst play from Singularity to me.
Very, very well done right there. Spiky also with the bomb, knocking up Odi straight back to the Shark's jaws, forcing Odi to use double his summoners, taking Diamond Proc's flash as well. And Spiky and Yepe only had to expend that ignite towards the bot lane. Very, very well played by Singularity right there. And of course, Pop coming in for the gank. Now, again, we're talking about Odi and Highway this time. And let's see if Odi and Highway can live up to the expectations that we had when Odi and Duel were playing the Senna Tam Kents. Because these two guys in particular, they were feared. The Tam Kent was perma-banned against them. Sometimes the Senna was banned against them. They were never allowed to play the two champions together, like ever. And when they did, they absolutely stomped. So we're holding our expectations high because this is still 50% of the duo. Odi is still there, and he is on the Senna. So
it's 50% of the lane. Highway, of course, as we know, has been performing very, very well for a new player here to the NLC. And as we can see from this game, we're going to find out if he has got that level that we saw from Duel, who was an exceptional performer in the regular season especially for this Bifrost roster, has now moved on with Highway replacing him. But I'm looking at this mid lane.
Over to the Super League, I think, like...
some random league. No name. I don't know. Got relegated. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
I don't know if it's not LFL.
Kisses to Fnatic. Sigurd, you must.
Who?
Fnatic.
Who?
Who?
Can't even get out of quarterfinals.
I mean, technically they could win.
Don't worry about it. For me, Singularity just having that control. We talked about this last game, the idea of Tristana freezing. Not so much. But now there is support. There is support and Yepe just hanging around.
Okay, so actually, for a matchup that's advantageous towards the Tristana, Piccione is actually behind in CS. Because a lot of the times when you dealt with the pressure of shoving in the wave really quickly, a bunch of the CS will get messed up. Plus, if you count the damage from the passive from the Tristana, where things are getting a little bit too explosive around the mini wave, you might miss some. You also have an Akali that's in the Shroud. You need to be very careful not to get hit by the Qs and the Es and get traded on. So, yes, Tristana is really strong into Akali, but Fury is almost an entire wave up. If he hits every single minion here, he has an entire wave up in CS versus Piccione, and he did. He's six CS up.
That being said, though, Piccione, we don't have the most information on this player. Very, very hyped up by a lot of people saying, we might have that much data, but this guy looks exceptionally good as Yepe going for another engage. Highway's gone in though, looking to defend his marksman. Only needs to be very careful, but here's Diamondprox. Yepe goes low, will be taken out by Odie, securing that one. And Spike is going to be chased back further as well, throwing another bomb to try and catch the center. Won't be able to do so. That's Diamondprox securing the kill. Port tries to dive away, but Fury is on the back line, diving on through, gets the kill himself and dashes to safety.
Yeah. Dashes in, grabs the kill, dashes out. A little bit disastrous, but there for Singularity. Bifrost were really ready to pull the trigger. They have a level 7 Gangplank onto Shikari. Shikari drops the cannon barrage right there, slows everyone down, adds a little bit of damage. Fury also gets the chance to roam from mid lane, which I really want to see what happened there, actually. And the fact that Fury is allowed to roam from mid when against Tristana and not lose any CS is a little bit questionable, so I'd like to see what is happening. But again, I think Singularity tried to pull their repeat gank in the bot lane, and it was kind of a disaster. But you have to try because Odie did not have flash up and available for him. So does the smoke up land same as last time? Unfortunately, he didn't. So again, we'll see it right here. Yepe is going to try to get the CC down. Misses actually because Odie steps forward, gets the CC after, but the knockup pushes Odie further away towards the tower. And once the cannon barrage drops as well, it's just very difficult for Singularity to move themselves back towards the tower. And even when they do end up reaching their tower, Fury's there waiting with his arms open.
I just think Singularity were a little bit too jumpy. They were engaging when the rail was still slowed, which maybe limited them just a little bit. But they are now moving up towards this top side, want to get onto this Rift Herald, have taken themselves the Rift Scuttle.
Mind you, Yepe still level 4 on that rail, level 6 for Highway. Chomp is available to save whichever one of his carries needs to be saved, but he's all the way down the bottom of the map.
In though, Fury's on the side. Here comes the bomb. It will land on Shikari. Diamondprox pull up in the pit, needs to be a little bit careful, but they've already managed to take the first kill of the fight as the rail goes down. Odie giving the shield, giving the damage, and helping his team out. Fury dives on for a double and is looking towards the sun. He's tanky, but he's not got that much health to play with as Odie on the side assists with another. There goes more, and Spike running for the hills. It's going to be taken low and may well go down. They're saved from the ace by the quick respawn of Yepe, but Bifrost run rampant.
Bifrost team fights, name a more iconic duo right there. Highway was not even needed. He's the guy that should be saving his team from any trouble because he has the Devour up and available. But again, level 6 across the board, level 4 for Yepe. I think this is what actually broke Singularity right here. The fact that you don't have this big potent ultimate to try and engage into 3 members that were stuck up right there for Bifrost. And the second they see that Yepe is level 4, jumps off the horse. He's a lot more slow. Fury jumps in, kills one. Then Piccione is stuck on the side. Tatui tries to jump in to kill Diamondprox. So maybe they can have a chance to take the Rift Herald. The Rift Herald resets. Pop is now caught on the bot side of the map, and yeah, Tatui tries to zone Fury away, but once Diamond Prox jumps through the pit, it's just very easy to just spin the remaining members of Singularity down that are scattered trying to run away. And again, that was a 4 versus 5. That was one right there from Bifrost. 8-0 currently, 4,000 gold in the lead, only 9 minutes in.
And I mean, something that was very perfectly displayed there are how strong the changes to that W on Wukong made him. Because Diamond Prox was jumping in, out, shake it all about, managed to do so much work and survive against not only San, but San's passive and a bunch of other champions. Diamond Prox is now moving himself down towards his bot side, has got the Rift Herald in pocket, so could consider that one, but it looks like he's just going to start up the Dragon instead. Just going to be smited away, and no nonsense from Bifrost there.
So, right now that we're getting a second to breathe, I'm going to ask Twitch chat. So far, we've picked up 4 drafts from Twitter as Fury casually gets solo ball mid. Happens, yeah. So, I want to ask Twitch chat if they believe Tempt has appeared in 4 out of 4 drafts so far, done by Twitter. Is Tempt gonna appear on the 5th one as well? Type right now in Twitch chat if you believe Tempt is gonna be in this draft as well. Type yes. If you believe Tempt is not part of this one, type no.
I'm gonna type no.
I'm gonna send you cookie.
I think no.
Okay.
I think because we've been through enough of the day, we're now late in the day, and I think people might be tempered by the performance that Tempt put in today.
Nice.
Tempted.
You're playing with words. Okay, we've given you enough time to its chat. I'm gonna pop up the draft. It's not. Wait.
Okay. First things first.
No.
You haven't listened to the rules, right? Because you're allowed 1 champ player per team. Singularity Esports. You've chosen your roster. Second, I would personally argue and go with me on this journey.
It's rigged.
That you haven't necessarily chosen based on performances so far this season. That being said, Shikari's going to be called out. He's going to be able to cleanse away, but there's a lot of CC going through. Diamond Prox is diving on forward. That's a huge knockout from Diamond Prox. And he takes down 2. Shikari shouldn't be alive, but Diamond Prox is like, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, the shield coming from down under from Odie to save Shikari at the very end. Also, beautiful stuff right there from the cleanse.
The wrong side of the
from
tower.
the Mango.
Like, no.
Is going to take down Spiky as well, and I think Singularity are falling apart all over the map. This is a Sri Lankan.
Bifrost are pretty good at League of Legends.
Singularity are not good at playing games, though, on Twitter. They're terrible.
Yeah, you guys go back to the drawing board. I see what you did, but like an attempt was made, but you failed.
I feel like we fooled Twitch chat as well. That tried to play along.
But I was right because I did say no. And he wasn't on the thing. So, I mean, importantly, Singularity, more than anything, you did prove me correct. So, you get some points for that, but it is less points than everyone who played the game correctly.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah.
Also, like, Warp over Creox, come on. Come on. At least I'm
That was your only problem in that.
Yeah, pretty much. But let's have a look at what happened here, because we jumped to it when Odin Highway were just not in the right place. Under their tower.
Beautiful flash right there for Highway to chain together the CC with the knock-up and the root landing from Odie. And again, we said Odie and Duel from last split were the best by far Senatam Kens we've had in the NLC, if not ERLs. I don't want to exaggerate, but I want to exaggerate. That's how good these 2 guys were. Odie and Highway, pretty freaking good too. What happened to Yepe?
Yepe, but
What happened? Where is he?
If we can get a replay of that, because I'm very confused.
Where is he?
So I don't think there was a play happening there.
But where is he?
Well, he's dead.
Oh, he's top. Wait.
Production, can we get a replay on that? Because I am confusion right now.
Hold on. Bitsion is really low HP. Shikari hasn't even used his ult. He used his flash though, but he didn't touch Yepe. Because that was an execute. I don't know if I'm more upset on the fact that that was a bot's dive or the fact that Shikari didn't even hit Yepe once.
I mean, we'll let bygones be bygones. We'll just put that one down to... He didn't die to Shikari, so there's credit to be made. But, right, Singularity, right? You are Singularity's new assistant coach.
Me?
You're not taking Softorius' job, you're the assistant coach.
Right.
What, you're looking at this game in this state, what's your plan? What's the idea to get Singularity back into this game?
Well, thank you very much for the replay. So Jeppe and Piccione right here are trying to pull a dive onto Shikari. Thank you, observers, for saving me from having to answer that question. Oh, okay, so Shikari flash... What?
Shikari autoed him.
Almost. So that was a really good evade right there. And also I think Fury's ultimate got cancelled possibly by Spiky. Because he was mid lane.
Yeah.
He settled him. So Shikari tried his hardest to take credit for that heal that the tower pretty much created for him.
He's in a little bit of trouble here, but Diamond Prox is hanging around in the wings. I don't know if he's been spotted out, but I think those two could be in a spot of bother as Jeppe gets off his horse. Diamond Prox will find him out, get some damage down, but it's 2v1. Goes for the ultimate, actually. He's going to be very, very aggressive as he pops it again onto Jeppe. Odie's moving through as well. That's the first kill as Piccione will be able to jump away. Highway in the wings won't be called upon. That's another for Bifrost.
Wow. So 13-0. Bifrost are going pretty much for the perfect game right here when it comes to kills. Whoever one dies first for Bifrost, we publicly shame them. No, we don't. I'm kidding. This is a joke, very clearly. But Bifrost, especially since they're chasing for that first place, right? They're one win away from Excel that's sitting 5-0 at the top of the standings. For them, it is 3-1 right now. They need that win to get that much closer to them. A win would give them a 4-1 on the standings as Fury is trying to...
The good news is that Porp took the dragon.
Fury, I've missed you on Akali, man. Welcome back. The
actual perfect game was denied by Porp, who grabbed his team a dragon and an objective bounty. The bad news is Tatu is dead.
What?
I mean, for Shikari, yeah. But...
What dragon?
Yeah, it's Infernal Dragon Soul. I don't know if we'll get there.
Okay, I'm gonna be very honest with you. You asked me previously, I don't see a lot of ways that this game can turn back. But Tatu right there, oh, gets caught trying to push the wave and then gets caught under the tower, gets slowed by the barrel, and Shikari... Yeah, literally having a camp in front of us.
Legitimately, this is better. This is outside of the game right now, but our analysts have just walked into the studio.
I just wish that somebody could take a camera right now, turn it around, and show what they're doing. It's just like a campfire, and they're just sitting around.
No, it's like, you know, at school when you've got you're in year 4 and it's movie day, so they get the science movie. He walked in, they're just sitting cross-legged on the floor in front of us, just watching on one of the monitors in here.
It's our live crowd. Can we get some reactions as well, please?
Oh my word, that's brilliant. Diamond Prox has got the Rift Herald in pocket, so we'll have the opportunity to break down some towers.
I wonder, is this going to be... Okay, this time I'm not scamming you, Twitch chat. Is this going to be a dancing Rift Herald at the Nexus? Yes or no, in Twitch chat right now? You're not in Twitch chat, Vibe. Stop.
I'm 1-on-1. As Porp is going to get taking some damage there from Senna. Going to be flashing forward for Highway. That's the first kill of the fight as Shikari secures it. Tatu will be able to help disengage as he gets the knock up onto the Akali as the tower still stands.
Shikari's not even there. He's like, yoink.
No, he's just... Yeah.
My kill now. Thanks, guys. Oh, no, the stream member. You're going to ruin the perfect game.
Shikari. Singularity going for the kill, but the teleport's coming on through. And there's another teleport coming on through the center ultimate as well. Singularity tried to collapse, but Highway dissuades them well enough. And you can see on the side, the Akali teleport was actually cancelled, so Fury couldn't get there. I believe Spike will have used the satchel charge to secure that one.
I'm clairvoyant, but look at the top side of the map. It's Diamond Prox and with Rift Herald, and no one's going to stop them. I'm just saying, this particular Rift Herald might be taking you on the dance floor. I
don't know, because the second charge is going to take it fairly low. There's still 2 Nexus towers, and it will be targeted, but we're going to move to the fight down bot lane as Fury moves forward. Looking for Piccione, will be able to land the Shuriken and diving on forward. Dances away, will be caught up by Jeppe. The bomb comes through. It's a shutdown from the Ziggs. Diamond Prox chased away. The Rift Herald goes down, so no dance today. Singularity on the board, ladies and gentlemen.
Bifrost ruined the entire game. No perfect game, no dancing Shelly. I feel betrayed.
Fury's bad at Akali, you know.
I feel betrayed. Fury! I feel betrayed.
You know, I mean...
I did my hair flip as well, no one saw.
It's tricky because Singularity right now, they are in a huge deficit. It's going to be a massive struggle for them to find their way back into this game. Picks like that are the bare minimum they need to start doing. I know that when you look at a League of Legends game like this, and we were talking about it on desk with the start of the X7 game as well, where it's kind of a your scrim goes next kind of angle is
Well,
what
your
it's
best
felt.
off, yeah.
But I'm just looking over the Singularity roster. They have the ability to take down towers. If they can get onto a side lane and grab a couple of objectives.
Okay, so technically, let's say the way you could potentially come back is this top side of the map is gonna perma-shove into you. It's prior 20 minutes, gonna perma-shove into you. You can farm this the whole time inside your base, very carefully. And then if Bifrost overextend to take a tower, then you have a bunch of wave clear. You've got the Tristana there, you've got the Ziggs, and then if they overextend and try to dive you, maybe you can pull in a play with the Rel and Corpse Lilia. But honestly, at this point, because of the item deficit that they're in, because of the gold deficit that they're in, it's just a little bit difficult to pick more than one person. And yes, right there, Fury overextended. He went for the faker play and it didn't work. So they shut him down. And I think Bifrost are like, okay, guys, let's maybe chill out because we're 10k gold ahead. Let's not pull an Excel and keep this 10k gold in front of the 20 minutes, you know, because we can't finish the game, and just finish this proper.
Yeah, let's turn it on its head, I guess. The question being, let's move it across the Bifrost. Obviously playing exceptionally well. Oh, we see Tadu actually going for the engage potentially as Highway dances forward. He's trying to get the Abyss of War jab, and Odie is there. You can see Fury diving onto the backline, looking towards the Trezor, but can't get the final auto required to grab the kill. Odie's going to flash forward towards Yepe. One more auto, but again, Yepe survives, flashing away, but catches Tristana on the side. Dimebrock diving forward, Chikari with another steal, and Tadu goes out in the middle of the Bifrost roster. He's running for the hills in corpse form. And I think this one may be done. Bifrost moving in towards the solitary Nexus Tower, standing in the Singularity base. It's going to be Dimebrock looking for the re-engage. Damage coming through. His Mike's dead. So is his mid laner, Piccione, the last victim of the Bifrost rampage as they secure themselves their 4th win of the season.
Very clean, very calculated. When we see teams at the very top of the standings playing versus teams at the very bottom of the standings,